Bob Savage with us now from the Spectral Sisters Production. They're gearing up for their 10-minute play festival. It's not till June, but I believe you have a manuscript reading that's coming up, right,
Actually,
Bob?
this is our 13th year, and we're kicking off the year by putting out a call for entries. Call for entries for the 10-minute play festival. And the entries need to be in by March the 12th, and that's with a postmark date. The entries need to be in a Word format, and if you have something that you've written, you can bring it. We're going to have readings. Readings will be available on the 6th of February and the 20th of February. And readings are beneficial because it gives you a chance to get other writers' feedback, and that can be very helpful to hone your play and make it work better for you. Once we get the submissions in on March the 12th, we send them out to be blind judged. They're blind judged by 2 adjudicators that are outside of Alexandria. And we get their feedback, they come back, they're scored, and then we announce the winners on April the 9th.
And then there will be a production following that.
Correct, and once we get the plays, we take the top 8 and we have our rehearsals, or rather our auditions in April, and then the play festival is June 12th through the 18th.
But it's interesting because we have so many of these playwriters right here in Central Louisiana.
Central Louisiana is amazing for the writers and the quality of output they have. Last year we actually got some students from Northwestern who submitted plays. We've had some people here locally. We get about 10% new authors that come in every year, so we've got a very vibrant writing group here in this part of the state.
How did you get involved in this?
I got drafted to play a part. And I liked the organic nature of what we do because everything we do here is local. It's all done by people here. There's no massive budget. We just get it done.
There's no budget. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So anyway, we work this, and people come in, they submit, and they then find actors to play the parts. And we recently actually published a book for the first 10 years of Spectral Sisters, and that's available on Amazon, and it's called Disparate Voices. So we've kind of got a real good thing going here, and the only other place in the state that has anything remotely like this is New Orleans. So for Central Louisiana, this is pretty significant.
That's interesting.
So we could say comedy, drama.
Anything this year, the one thing you have to have in your submission is something that relates to the theme 13. So you can have comedy, drama, whatever you want, just so there's a 13 in there. It doesn't have to be dark.
Hard to believe it's been around 13 years now.
13 years is, yes. And
when you first began, I'm sure you weren't sure what direction or where it was going.
Well, it was started by some people, and I kind of came in after about year 7 maybe, but it's grown, it continues to grow, the group evolves, and it's interesting because the writing has become much more developed, and the plays, I think, are every year they just get better and better.
Outside of this series of events, what does the production do? The Spectral Sisters, do you get together on a monthly basis?
Well, there's several things. We have a board, and the board meets monthly, but also a lot of the people are interactive with some other production groups. So the actors are out there involved. There's a writers guild that meets monthly to help people hone their writing skills. And then there's a number of the writers that write things for Spectral tend to, they circulate their plays around to get feedback so that they can see how they can improve them.
And I tell you what, it's a wonderful jumping start because these are 10-minute plays.
You can go 10-minute plays, and then we have our one-act play festival, which is in its now 3rd year, that'll be coming up this fall. So it just kind of moves, and we've had several of our authors, one of who just recently had something submitted now on a national basis that he was awarded a spot in. So it's a growth opportunity for people.
Have you written?
I have written, but I haven't got it where I would like it.
Have you submitted?
No, I will probably do that this year.
Okay.
My wife started writing 3 years ago, and she just sits down and crunches them out. So that's not my style. So.
That's neat. That's wonderful. Nice hobby.
It is. It's something you can look back on, and you get these ideas, and you just flash through and write a play.
It seems doable for a lot of folks to begin. It's a jumping off start.
10-minute festival. It's doable as a writer. It's doable as an actor. So you can come out and participate in a variety of ways.
Best way to get in touch, to get involved?
Look at the website, www.spectralsisters.com, and that has all of the information about the deadlines and everything else. There's a menu. It's got it has information about past plays, but specifically about what the writers need to submit.
Terrific.
Thanks for coming, Bob.
Thank you very much.
More to come. We'll check out, or we'll visit with Catherine Pierce when we return.